Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Please ignore the craziness that is my hair, but I wanted to jump on here and tell you guys that I'm excited to share with you my makeup collection. I was finally able to find a way, aside from using my laptop, to record my actual little room and where I house all of my makeup. If you would like to see an in-depth, like I actually pull stuff out of the drawers and show you the products inside each little bin, let me know in the comments below. I'd be happy to do that for you, but I didn't want to film it if you didn't want to actually see it. So what you're going to see is essentially just my desk and how I categorize things in the different drawers of my desk. I'm very pleased to share this with you guys, and I look forward to hearing any feedback that you might have on how I could better organize it, or even to hear about how you personally organize your makeup, because we all have different ways and different sort of reasons for certain, organizational features or categories of things. But that's it for me, guys, and I hope that you enjoy my little what's in my makeup room sort of video. All right, here we go. This looks probably like a lot of chaos to you, but to me it is organized chaos. Just to start with the actual structure, this desk is from IKEA. These drawers are like the classic drawers you usually see like bigwig beauty gurus using. I like the whole desk feature because I was looking for a vanity for like ever and couldn't find one. And then we came across this mirror. So I think the whole thing altogether was maybe $85 to $100. It was kind of a whirlwind when we bought this. And then this light is just like a general light from like Walmart. And I just always turn that part on. I never really touch the top part. All right, so let's just get closer and look at my countertop area because this is about as clean as it's ever gonna get. All right, so over here, I keep like makeup brushes that I don't use very often and my e.l.f. cleaner up on top of this little acrylic like 3-drawer section that I got from the Container Store. And in this is actually where I keep all of my lip products. So like the top row here is really just like glosses and like gloss sticks. These are all chapsticks of some kind or lip balms. And then down here are more opaque sort of like lipstick colors. I don't touch this drawer a whole lot, but I do have a lot of these. I keep 2 perfumes over here. I have my wax melt that I love. These are kind of products that either like I don't like and I'm trying to still use, or I'm trying for the first time. My hand creams and like my go-to chapstick of the moment. My little mirror that I use for close-up. The brushes that I use every single day. Foot cream, and then these are like just perfumes. This is just a Bath & Body Works candle that I upcycled for this. I keep 2 heating tools here. This is the one I use pretty much every day. This one I'm still kind of testing out. These products are new products that I haven't really tried yet, so I'm kind of keeping them out to remind myself, and then this is for an upcoming video. This little 3-drawer guy has top drawer, has like bobby pins and other various little items in there. My second drawer has elastics and hairbrushes, and down here are products like dry shampoo and heat protector that I use. Here are 2 items that I essentially just can't fit in the drawers, and then here are all like my headband type products that I have. You might be wondering what this hot box of crazy is. This is all nail stuff. That drawer is like busting at the seams with nail polish. My stuff up top is my at-home gel kit plus my empties that I'm collecting, and then those are like nail stickers. And then this bag right here is stuff that I have that I could trade or use for a giveaway. These are all just empty boxes that I can use to mail, my take-home makeup bag, and then back there is a bag full of mailing envelopes. All very systematic in the craziness that you see right up in there. We'll start with my bottom drawer here. If you want a more in-depth, like I take these out and I show you what exactly I have in here, let me know in the comments below. I'd be more than happy to do that, but I feel like it'd just be really long for this one video. This is just like my palettes drawer. It was designed to be mostly eyeshadow palettes, but I have some things like this Tarte blush palette down here, simply because it doesn't fit in the drawers that aren't as deep as these. And then these like plastic inserts that you see are just like utensil containers that I got at Walmart. So those are all my palettes. I keep in that drawer down there. Up here, you see, again, more of these utensil type holders, and then I took some Birchboxes and used these in here as well. So over here are mascaras that I've opened or are probably going to open soon and use. There are a lot of them. This is all gel, felt tip, or liquid eyeliners, and then these ones over here are all just pencils of some kind. Then this is kind of like some spillover. I've got some like drugstore palettes or quads sitting in here. This is just a face primer. This little section right here is both face primers and eyeshadow or eyelid primers. I just have samples as well as full-size items in here. Over here, I've got some like spillover samples. And then here, back here, I have, these are really just drugstore, either quads or trios or various different brands. And I've organized them by brand. Like I've got Rimmel ones here. I've got Almay ones there, more Rimmel ones. These are pretty much all CoverGirl ones. I am not as good about going and using these as I am about using my palette. So I'm trying to think of a new way to maybe organize this. Might do a makeup basket of the week, who knows. And then back here, which you can barely see, are even more mascaras. Like I said, I'm addicted. The next drawer up here that I pull out, this is kind of a drawer that I don't really use very much. But right here, I've got fake eyelashes and some lash glue products. These are all bases. These are e.l.f. smudge pots. These are Maybelline Color Tattoos, and then I've just got some L'Oreal Infallible shadows, so I just wasn't sure where else to put these. I have some of these like spillover palettes that I really do like from the drugstore. This is actually a hot box of crazy. I have individual shadows, and then I have shadow sticks in here. A lot of the NYX products that you guys see in this drawer in particular, I won in a NYX giveaway. I literally won the entire NYX spring collection last year, and it's been very overwhelming and wonderful at the same time. Back here in this Birchbox are pretty much all NYX baked single eyeshadows. I don't know how to depot these, so if you know, please let me know down in the comments, because I frankly am at a loss, and I'm probably not going to touch these very much without a palette. I just like the palette form. These, sadly, my friend, are more mascaras. This is The Balm cheek palette because I can't fit it up here where I have all of my other cheek products. Now we come to kind of like my face products drawer along here. So this container is exclusively highlighters. These are exclusively bronzers. This is a palette I recently picked up from Tarte, and this is a combination of bronzer, highlighter, and blush. And then these two basically containers here are different types of blushes that I have. So kind of a big blush fan. Then the last drawer, my top drawer, my smallest drawer, or skinniest I should say, these are predominantly BB creams, but I also have some foundations. This is my favorite of the moment right here, kind of encroaching in on this little section. This stuff is just kind of random spillover products that I didn't know what to do with or had never really used before, so I just kind of stuck them in this drawer because it's the only place where I really had space. Like, this is a finishing powder that I got. This is a finishing powder, but I don't really know how to use it because I'm used to using cream-based concealers, not powders. These are all different types of concealers, and then this is my current finishing powder or setting powder of the moment that I got in a Birchbox. And then these are all kind of like miscellaneous face type samples, either BB creams or some kind of things that I haven't just pulled out and experimented with. And this is the Coastal Scents, what's it called? It's the Eclipse palette, but it basically just has concealers inside of it. So that's essentially what I do or use this little section for. I find it very easy, very friendly, and I really, really do like it.